Hey guys, I am here with Nick Saponaro and you represent Divi, which is a new, is it proof of stake coin?
Yes, we're a proof of stake consensus protocol that offers masternode opportunities at multiple levels of entry that can be deployed with the click of a button.
Before we talk about the project, you just got really good news there. There was like a competition here, like to pitch your company.
Yeah, we won third place in the Token Tank Live, which is basically like a Shark Tank for cryptocurrencies here at the conference.
So everyone goes up, puts forward what your project is.
Yeah, we all had 7 minutes to pitch and then 5 minutes with the judges kind of giving us feedback or questions. Brock Pierce was on the panel, Ronnie Moas was on the panel, a bunch of,
a lot of important, influential people.
Very good to get feedback from those types of people.
It's really impressive. No,
Thanks.
So, can you rewind, can you tell everyone more about the project and how they can get involved?
Definitely. So basically it's diviproject.org. There's plenty of information there, but the basic overview is Divi was created to alleviate a lot of the burdens with when it comes to accessibility and usability of cryptocurrency. So we find that there's a lot of friction tax when it comes to actually getting into a crypto. And that could be from the very start, from just getting your first Bitcoin and signing up on Coinbase or what have you, all the way to getting your first altcoin or storing your stuff securely and actually trading and using and earning cryptocurrency in the real world. There's friction at each point of that process. We see those issues, and so we provide solutions that make it much easier to interact with cryptocurrency from start to finish.
So what made you go down the proof of stake route instead of proof of work?
Well, we looked at proof of work, of course, and it really came down to one being efficiency and two being scalability. So when we look at proof of stake, it's first of all, it's much easier to secure a network with proof of stake because it's so much easier for people to engage with a proof of stake protocol. Especially with ours, you can actually start a masternode with the click of a button, right? So,
is that like through an online service? Is it through an app?
So we have a desktop application that launched about a month ago. And just in that month, we've launched about 400 masternodes in our ecosystem. Over 51% of the coins in our ecosystem circulating are locked in masternodes, which makes it very, very, almost military grade.
Yeah, the price is quite stable.
It's very a stable price.
I mean, I'm not sure, maybe you'll be biased because you read the route of proof of stake, but like this year I'd always say I'm a GPU miner, but I've scaled back from like 30 GPUs, I'm down at 5. Maybe I think even if the market picks up, proof of work is still, there's
I mean, from a upfront cost standpoint, from a management standpoint, I mean, you're constantly having to upgrade your hardware and, you're making modifications to your configurations and things like that. Whereas proof of stake, all you have to do is prove that you have a stake in the ecosystem, and that verifies that you're not a bad actor. And if you do start to act incorrectly or badly, you can be kicked from the network by the consensus of the rest of the peers. So even though there is an upfront cost for becoming a staker or a masternode, you never have to upgrade your software. I'm able to run a masternode in our system on a Raspberry Pi.
Right. So can someone still go down the VPS route, the voucher or something?
100%. Yeah, so we provide support and tutorials for how to set up your own masternode on a VPS, but we also have the one-click installation process, which is literally...
It's always good.
You literally click a button, it's like press and play on a song on Spotify. Click the button, and within 10 minutes, you're up and running.
I mean, that is an issue with a lot of masternodes. There are other services out there that have got one-click solutions, but there's a lot of them that are still very technical. You need to go to the command line, open up a terminal, and I'm not really a coder per se. I've did a little bit, but you do one thing wrong, one asterisk wrong, one comma wrong,
exactly.
The whole build.
It's over.
Yeah,
and you look at stuff like Jin, right? Yeah. Which I think Jin is doing a really great job.
Definitely one of the most popular ones as far as solutions.
And I won't down them, even though they're one of our competitors. I think they're doing a great thing. But the problem is there's still a level of complexity when it comes to actually launching a masternode. I've watched their videos.
So, as far as starting a masternode, what are the steps involved? Is the first step downloading the application?
Yeah, so you can go to our website and download the desktop application. It automatically detects your OS, so no need to think about it there. Within 5 minutes you can be up and running with a masternode as long as you have some Divi already.
So where can you buy Divi? Where can you get it?
Right now you can get Divi on Cryptopia, Cymex, and Blue Trade. And actually, as of today, we just got a commitment from DX Exchange, which is a new regulated exchange that has NASDAQ ties that has committed to listing us.
3 exchanges just there, but you're adding a 4th.
Exactly, yeah, and we're very excited about that. And in the near future, we will be adding fiat on-ramps right in our app, so you'll be able to just purchase cryptocurrency either with a bank transfer or a credit card.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So what's the requirement for a masternode?
Right now, the lowest tier is 100,000, but you can actually stake with 10,000. 10,000 costs about $100. 100,000 costs about $1,000. And we have 5 layers of masternode opportunities.
So level 1 up to 5?
Yeah, so the first level is 100K, second is 300K, the next one is $1 million, 3 million, and then 10 million, and each one has a linearly increased chance of earning.
What's your total max supply then?
It's around 600 billion at the moment, give or take. There's, you know.
So it's kind of similar to coins like Ravencoin that got very high.
Yeah, we have a very high supply because we're really trying to position ourselves as a currency.
Yeah.
And
not as a reserve. Like
100%. Yeah. Bitcoin is an amazing project, obviously, but it can never be used as a currency because there'll only be 22 million coins or whatever, 21 million coins.
Not to mention deposit times and all that.
Yeah, and
obviously they still have to fix
of course,
that.
and we could scale that and we can make modifications, but especially because it's proof of work, the sustainability factor is questionable. So we're really more positioned to be a usable currency in the long run.
I'm sure you're well aware that there's a lot of good masternode coins, but there's a lot of scam coins.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You go on to Bitcoin Talk, look at the white papers, there's a lot of scam coins out there. How do you tackle people that get concerned about that? I mean, being involved with the SafeCoin team as well, I've noticed myself, even any mention of nodes, some people just
it's a deterrent.
Despite the fact that Dash has got nodes and Zencash now Horizon, there's a lot of legitimate projects, but there's still a stigma, perhaps rightly so, because all these scammers, they follow whatever the hot topic.
Yeah, and it's very simple or very easy for a seasoned or not even a seasoned developer to just fork Dash or fork it, and quickly copy and paste a new coin.
Going back to what you said, Gin coins is a lot of forks and copycats as well.
That's right. Yeah. And I think what it really comes down to is the team. Yeah. And this transfers to every coin that you're thinking about investing in. Is you always look at the team. Our team is tech focused. We have ex-Microsoft, we have ex-Yahoo, serial entrepreneurs. We're all fully transparent. Our treasury is fully transparent. You can talk to us directly on Telegram. How's it going? You can talk to us directly. We're very open and honest, and I think we've built a lot of trust in this trustless, decentralized world. We still have to trust each other to some degree, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of those crappy or masternode coins, they're anonymous teams. You don't know who's running it. You can't talk to support. That's what you need to look for, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I basically got to the point where I made a decision not to review any coin that's anonymous. So on my channel, I try not to focus on any coin that's anonymous.
I respect that.
Because there's no accountability, and it's too easy to exit scam.
Yeah.
How big is your team of interest?
So we have about 15 people on our team at the moment.
That's pretty big.
Thank you. And we're working on building out a new team in Lithuania as we speak right now.
Where are you based yourself?
Right now I'm in San Diego.
Right, okay.
But as we start to build the team in Eastern Europe, I will be going out there to facilitate. I'm managing our development right now as a lead full stack developer. So I'll continue to do that hands-on in Europe as we move forward.
That's quite interesting. So you're kind of saying that you don't have to have the minimum requirement. What was the minimum requirement for proof of stake?
Just to stake, you only need 10,000 coins.
10,000 coins, and that's about $100, did you say?
It's about $100 at the current price. I haven't checked it really, recently, but
what percentage do you get then? So what's the rewards for for staking for level 1 up to?
Yeah, I mean, the more you stake, obviously, or the more you have a master node, the more you do earn. The way our algorithm works is that it balances out between the stakers and the master nodes. Mm-hmm. So even if you do have the lowest amount of stake, of course you're not going to make a ton of money. It's not going to be a life-changing amount. But what you are eligible for is our lottery blocks.
Right.
So as you stake at least 10,000 coins, you're basically buying lottery tickets. And once per week we send out a super block, which awards 11 participants. 10 of them get 25,000 roughly Divi, and one gets 252,000 Divi, which is enough for two copper masternodes.
It's quite interesting. You know, I can't think of any coins that have added this kind of lottery element into it.
And we're, you know,
but again, that's a reward for holding your coin and not trading it back and forth on an exchange.
And we really find that this sort of gamification, if you want to call it that, of our proof of stake protocol has really incentivized people to hold and try to get to the higher earnings levels.
Yeah.
And if you look at Cryptopia today, there's probably less than 1 million Divi for sale.
Yeah.
Which is pretty remarkable.
Long term, one of the things you get from proof of stake and masternodes, if they're right, is security, and you can use it as a platform for other things. So long term, what's the goal of the project as far as applications and use?
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
primarily as a currency, or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we are trying to position ourselves as a usable currency.
Yeah.
But because of the way our nodes are structured with these 5 different tiers, they can actually store different types of metadata, and we can actually start building out a more robust payment protocol that could actually be used for other things other than payment processing, for things like machine learning, AI, things that need lots of compute cycles securely very quickly for cheap. You know, so a lot of data sets are being built and data models are being built on AWS and the big cloud hosting services. If we could do that for a much cheaper cost, which we will be able to.
And use the platform to,
Exactly, with the masternodes as a backbone for that technology.
Sounds very interesting. I mean, I think you're doing the right thing anyway. You've got a big team, you're coming to a big cryptocurrency conference, and, well, it looks like you're doing well with the pitch. You know, you've got...
Thank you.
So, yeah, so how can people find out more about this?
Yeah, definitely come check us out on our website. It's diviproject.org.
Diviproject.org, right. I'll add it to the description here. So
thank you so much. And definitely come check us out on Telegram. It's just t.me/diviproject.
Yep.
And you can actually reach directly out to me if you guys have any questions. Whoever's watching this, I'm always available.
So, well, hopefully even in 3 or 4 months' time we can catch back up in like a live stream or something, and you can tell us, you know, how things have been progressing.
I'd be happy to. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
All the best.